Severna Park has nice houses that we can, play music in. So it's really good to be there, and we got to give a shout out to it.
And then probably have like a 4-course meal afterward.
Oh yeah. Well, we always smell a 4-course meal. That's for sure.
For real.
Half the time we can't eat the food that's happening in our practice space.
We
but
end up going to McDonald's or Taco Bell.
yeah, shout out to them.
Dude, I went there last night after I left here.
Oh yeah.
It was a very bad decision. Like
which,
I don't like
which one did you go to? Taco Bell or
McDonald's.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what it is, dude, but like eating after like a certain time at night just completely messes you up.
Oh yeah, it makes you
It
feel
is so bad.
It makes you feel worse in the morning, I would say.
Yeah.
I've definitely felt worse more in the morning after eating McDonald's than like anything else.
I felt that, but I've also felt like, I feel just as bad going to bed and then like I sleep and then
you get like the sweats and stuff like that.
Well, not necessarily like the sweats, but like my stomach rumbles and stuff like that, like just discomfort, I guess.
Yeah. You feel like churning inside you and all that kind of stuff cuz it's not natural meat, so how is that being broken down in your body?
I don't know. It's a very good question. I feel like
that's probably where the sound comes from, because it's like the food is in the stomach, and the stomach is like, where the fuck do I put this?
Well,
I can't put this anywhere.
Oh, I thought you meant it was the food. Like, I don't think the food makes any noise in there. I was gonna
well,
say
no. I'm
all
saying
in
the stomach is the one. The stomach has the voice, and it's
Right.
like, where the fuck are we putting this? I can't put it anywhere. It's gonna stink. Anywhere that I put it, it's gonna stink.
It's going right to your asshole then.
Yeah, and that's why it comes
Literally,
out
like
later. And it just it smells. That's where it is. Like the body can't put it anywhere for too long. It's just like it's just gonna smell.
Yeah, I feel the body doesn't know what to do with it.
That's why you shit it out later, and it feels so
natural.
bad. I've had more painful shits from McDonald's than anywhere else, and it's odd. It's odd because they don't specialize in like spicy food. Or like you think that's from Taco Bell.
You never want to get anything spicy from McDonald's.
No, yeah, I can't even imagine.
Never trust that.
They've never. I don't think they really. Yeah, they don't capitalize on spice that much.
They put it in their sauce. Like if they put like a new burger, it's the same burger.
Yeah,
but you're just getting sauce on it, like a spicy jalapeno.
And how worth it is that?
Some
in the
shit
end,
like that.
That's not very.
It's honestly
worth it.
not, dude, because like you definitely like aren't doing yourself a favor by ordering that.
Yeah, if you're gonna get
because if you think about it, like it's all the same burger.
Yeah,
it's
they put the same
just
shit on it. It's the same formula. Just
it's probably got more like quote unquote quality ingredients, like maybe a tomato that's actually not like cardboard or
or like a pickle
real
that has
lettuce.
Yeah, or a pickle that's not like sitting in paint thinner and
that
comes on
too.
your burger.
I can't do McDonald's pickles either. Those things are so disgusting.
Man, they
like,
may be bad for you, but
like,
I can't help it. I love pickles.
I'll only eat them if like I'm super hungry. Like, you know what? Like I'm about to just devour this burger. So if I bite into the pickle, like I'll just say, ugh.
That's me with like
I'll eat this.
That's me with everybody's tomatoes on their sandwiches. Whenever anybody doesn't,
you are a freak with tomatoes.
Whenever
it's so weird.
If I am so hungry, let me tell you,
yo,
dude,
literally every time.
If I'm really hungry and I need extra food, I'm gonna eat the tomato that's on the burger that nobody wants.
No, because like when we would eat it like at the Metropolitan, whenever we played there, like I would get this. I would get
they
a
got
sandwich
really good food there
with a tomato. And you would just be eating beside me, and I just kind of drop it on your plate, and you just devour it.
Yeah,
like
dude.
it was nothing.
It's a vegetable, or no, fruit.
It's a vegetable, but it's
is it a fruit?
It's
fruit or a vegetable? Oh shit, I keep forgetting this.
It's technically it's a fruit. As far as nutrition goes, it counts as a vegetable.
Okay, so is it
different
things at different times?
It's technically classified as a fruit, but as far as nutrition, it counts as a vegetable.
Okay,
so it could be considered both. Like you could call it.
It's both. That's what it says on this Google.
Well, sort of.
Yeah, this Google headline says it's both. I mean, yeah, because the age-old question actually has an answer. It's both. Tomatoes are fruit that are considered vegetables by nutritionists.
It's just strange.
Makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Tomatoes are fruits that are considered vegetables. It can't be two things at once. That doesn't make sense. How can you be what? Because like
how can you be both?
It's a non-binary vegetable. And listen, that's fine. I don't have any problem with non-binary. That's cool. But like it's like a burger that's acting like a steak. Just what is that? Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it's meat, but it's not meat.
But it's like it's all the
I don't know.
Fruits and vegetables are just kind of similar. There's just like certain, I guess, qualities.
Well, I mean, you go from like
qualities about 'em that
bananas
make
and
'em different.
apples to like beets and
Oh yeah,
lettuce.
there's like a
Like,
sweetness
there's-
factor, I guess.
There's
that-
definitely like a sweet, and then you get to like the bitter and sour. It's
Yeah.
like a scale almost.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess tomatoes are like in the middle of that.
Well,
Yeah,
it
I guess they
technically-
being like the
technically,
probably
Yeah,
being
yeah.
neutral.
technically, it grows as a fruit. You know what I mean? It's like technically, like,
okay.
but as far as like, again, it's like a vegetable as far as nutrition goes, but it's like a fruit as far as like it grows.
Okay. So
Like,
you take in the
So,
vegetable,
like-
but it's
so like a
grown
carrot-
as a fruit.
So like a carrot doesn't have seeds inside of it. You know what I mean? Like tomatoes, it's like it's a fruit that has seeds inside of it. You know, like lettuce doesn't have a seed inside of it, or a carrot
Yes.
doesn't have seed inside of it. They're both like vegetables.
Bananas don't have seeds in them though.
Do
They're like, I think they're like very tiny.
That's
do.
true. They do come from a tree.
I think they're like very tiny, but yeah, it's like the qualities I think that classify it as a fruit is it has seeds in it, and like it grows like a bush or like a tree or like
Okay.
a
Right.
stalk, or I think do they have stalks or
They
something?
do have
Gotta go to
stalks.
Google for this
I mean,
one.
yeah, they do have
Tomatoes,
stalks.
I mean,
I just want to point
I
out
don't
real
think
quick.
they're bushes or nothing like a strawberry or something.
Yeah.
Like,
I want
but
to
it-
point out real quick that Roman is sleeping to this conversation because this is man, yeah, tomatoes.
and then there's some vegetables that count more along the grain side of nutrition, like corn,
yeah,
potatoes. That's starch.
I'm a
That's-
potato freak, dude. Like that's
so
probably
that's
like
that grows like a vegetable, but it's like considered a grain. It's like considered a grain, considered a
Okay.
starch. You know what I mean?
so the growing process basically doesn't define what a fruit or vegetable. Well, I guess it does, but
I guess it would probably be like the taste or like what it does for you, like
Yeah.
nutritiously.
Well, 'cause it's like it falls like under the same thing. Like it's something that could be considered a vegetable, like a tomato, but technically isn't called a vegetable. You know what I mean? So like potatoes, you know, like it grows in the ground. You know what I mean? Like it's not exactly grown like a vegetable. You know what I mean? But it's like you could mistake it for a vegetable. You know what I mean? Like you
Okay.
could lump it in
Okay.
with the vegetables if you wanted to, but technically it doesn't count nutritionally as it.
interesting. Well, I mean,
Interesting.
well, yeah. Well, I think I get it.
Well, either way, my point is
I am
the amount of tomatoes I've seen you eat is ridiculous.
yeah.
Like
I've-
I'm
I'm
not
a
saying
tomato
it's a
file.
problem,
I'll say that. I'm a tomato file.
but it's
but
like
It's
like
you know what it is? It's the added. It's there for your food, so you might as well eat it. It's not like that little like lettuce like garnish that's supposed to be there, but it's also not supposed to be eaten. So why the fuck is it there?
you mean
I don't
like
want-
the what isn't that like it's not cilantro, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Or is it like basil?
either way? It's a garnish,
Rosemary?
and it's maybe yeah, but it's you can't eat it. so
Something
I'm just
like
like I
that?
can't fucking eat that.
I don't
So-
know. I've definitely eaten like a garnish one time.
That
I've been
just
I've been
doesn't
into a
sound pleasant to
flower
me.
once.
What the fuck?
All right, so I didn't like this was when I was on a vacation in Canada,
Mm.
and I got
I've been
this.
there recently.
I don't remember what I got, but they put this garnish in the middle, and I remember hearing one of my parents telling me, "Oh yeah, all of that's edible. Like everything they put on your plate is edible."
Okay.
So the first thing I go for, I don't know why, is the garnish in the middle of the plate,
just to see if it's all
just
like
to see if I can actually eat it, because it could
Right.
be like it could be lettuce. I don't know.
exactly.
And it tasted like a flower. I'm like, is this a flower? Because it had like I swear to God, it looked like it could be like lettuce
Yeah.
with like something sticking out of the middle. But it was like a flower, like the top of a flower.
Jesus.
So I bit into one of the petals,
Wow.
and I was like, "What is this? Like, this doesn't taste like lettuce
yeah.
or anything." And then I looked at it for a second. I examined it, and it was a flower.
Oh my God.
So I spit that out and ate the rest of my food. And
You know what you should have done? You should have put
I
that
think
like
I
in
want
the
to
rest
say
of
that
your.
the waiter gave me like a weird look because he saw the bite mark.
Yeah.
in
Oh
the
my God. He was
garnish.
probably.
He's probably like, "What the fuck?"
He's probably thinking
Like,
another dumb American tried to eat the fucking flour again
Fucking
because he thinks
tourists.
everything's edible. His fucking like parents told him fucking wrong, and he just fucking every time he goes back to the he probably got
this
your
little,
orders
little fat
somewhat
American
wrong, and he's like,
tourist out there eating our flowers.
yeah, exactly. He's probably like,
So hungry we could give him a bag. He'll go out there and eat it.
yeah. We just went fucking flower picking, and here you go, you fucking beast.
We'll say-
Fucking stalks and everything.
We'll say what we put your food in is edible.
Yeah, exactly.
You can eat everything.
Yeah, they say, oh, yeah, you can eat anything just so they'll fucking poison us and there'll be less of us for them to worry about. But that's not the whole Canadian agenda. That's not even a little bit of the Canadian agenda. But you know what? It feels like that in that moment, I bet.
I don't know. It was probably just my sheer stupidity.
Well, I mean,
That too.
but that's what I'm saying, though. If something is
you
on
know-
your plate and it's edible, why don't you eat it?
I
That's
mean-
what I
well,
think.
there's one thing like you're not gonna know if you don't try it. Like I tried it. Like
Yeah.
I'll admit I tried a flower. I didn't like it.
So you should
but I
try
tried
the
it.
fucking tomato that comes with your
Yo, I've
food
eaten
all the time.
tomatoes before. I don't like tomatoes. It's not a matter of like I've eaten tomatoes, so I'm not like a freaking like
You
I
don't
like,
stay away
I'm not
from
one of those
them.
people that says like, "Oh, I eat ketchup, but I've never eaten a whole tomato, like an
Oh yeah,
actual
those people.
tomato." That really irritates me. But like I've eaten tomatoes. Like I can eat tomatoes if they're like chopped up, like
Right.
super small and like dicey.
Mm-hmm.